Hello, my criminal justice enthusiast, and welcome back to Prison Architect. In this episode, we're going to go ahead and continue working on Siren's song. And since the last episode, I've thought about some things and I've gone ahead and made some changes as far as the plans go. So, I've been watching this a little bit. I haven't seen but two people use the showers that I've set up here. And so I just really feel like that's not going to be a worthwhile venture. So as you can see here, I have my boys coming in. They're going to go ahead and disassemble the utilities as well as the actual showers themselves here. And they're going to disassemble this area over here because we're going to change what this area is for into something that's going to be more beneficial to the prison. Additionally, I went ahead and planned out this area a bit here. So we now see how big the library is going to be over here. And with that set up, we can go ahead and see that foundation cost for this library is going to be $6,630. So once we get the money in for doing the license plates, which we're very near to, we'll be able to go ahead and get that taken care of. For right now, I am letting it go through here a bit and removing these items because they're going to be moved around some. Additionally, we're going to go ahead and move these weight benches as well. Keeps just auto closing on things. Interesting. There we go. Alright, so dismantle these weight benches as well. We're going to keep them, but they're not going to be set up where they are currently. So they will go ahead and get moved here shortly. We had a bunch of money just came out of our stuff, so that hurts us a little bit financially. We need to take out these two shower heads here. And let's see how our utilities look after they've done some dismantling overall. Need to dismantle that area still. And we're going to go ahead and put piping in over here still. Actually, dismantle that piece as well. We've had an overdose. Need a guard to come down here. We have Aria Scales. She's in here for criminal damage. She's got quite a bit of time to still serve. And she's got a husband and a mother and father on the outside waiting for her. So we need her not to die. If this guard can go ahead and please get her taken care of and take her to the infirmary. So that way we'll hopefully save her and not have a dead body on our hands. Speaking of dead bodies, I have also realized that rooms-wise, I keep saying this is the morgue, but I've never actually officially assigned it as such. So, taking care of that now, so that is going to be the morgue there. We don't have an issue with that anymore. Alright, so, let's see where we are with things here. This stuff's getting all disassembled and packed up. We're not going to get rid of any of it because the shower heads we can use in cells, and the reason I'm disassembling it is for the minimum security inmates, which is what this entire building is going to be in the end, hopefully. They're going to have showers in their cells because they really don't cause too many problems. However, when we get up to, say, medium security and possibly maximum security, I am going to create this sort of shower village idea here. And with that, then I'm going to go ahead and use the shower pillars and such that we had in this area. So nothing's going to go to waste here other than the money I spent on the tile floor and such. That's a wasted amount, but you know what? It happens. I'm okay with it. Alright. So additionally, go ahead and demolish these walls. We're not going to have the tile walls. I know I spent a lot of money getting those tile walls here, but we're going to go ahead and have those removed. So that gives our guys something to do for right now. You can sort of see the plans for what this layout is going to be afterwards coming to light here. We're also going to need these walls removed here. So those can go ahead and be removed as well. Actually, pause for a second because that wall can be removed, and that wall can be removed, that wall can be removed. But go ahead and leave these spaces here. We'll save a little bit of money because we're going to reuse those in the future. Alright, so that's being taken care of there. It's sleep time right now. I had said I was going to do a tunnel search, so let's go ahead and do that tunnel search. See how that differs from the other types of searches. It looks like the only thing that they're going to search is the toilet areas. So, since we've taken out those toilets here, that's going to work out well. Should make this a much faster search, and it looks like we only had to wake the prisoners for it, which is a good thing. We'll go ahead and let them sleep. They won't have any problems with it. We did somehow find medicine with this tunnel search, which is an interesting thing. It's a little bit different, but alright. Dogs also helping with the tunnel search, so that's good. We have everybody participating. I like that. Alright, we still haven't searched the family cell ones, but I don't think we're going to have a problem with those. We'll have to see. Would really be a shame if we did have a problem with those in the end. Alright, we're going to put a piece of concrete, or a piece of brick right there. So this restroom area is taken care of. So we found one thing of drugs, and that seems to be the only thing we found so far. So, overall, our prisoners, hey, they actually behaved themselves. They weren't causing any problems. Now it looks like we already searched the 2 cells here. We only have a prisoner in one of the 2 cells for our protective custody right now, so that's fine. Alright, so everything's been taken care of here for the most part, other than the flooring in this area. Which, how much is that flooring going to run me just to put it back to concrete? 1710. Alright, I will want to go ahead and have that taken care of as well. We found a random thing of cigarettes here in Dasky's cell. Since we have a store, I'm sort of surprised that we just don't allow cigarettes to be sold. I'm a little bit confused by that, but don't know. Maybe they're not allowed to have cigarettes here. I do not know. Alright, we've got Wilders was just put into her cell here. She was the one that had done counterfeiting, but she had also gotten in trouble for, I think it was attempting to escape, but she might have assaulted somebody as well. So, alright, so for right now, we're just going to go ahead and speed up time, because we're waiting for the people to wake up, make a few more license plates for us, and get that $10,000. That way we can go ahead and take care of this area, as well as we can go ahead and build the library, which they've been complaining about. They want that literacy so much. So, they need to do some work in order to get that literacy. They're going to have to work for it. Alright. We also have some logs being taken out here, so that's a good thing. That'll get us some money. You know what? I do want to get this flooring taken care of, so that way I don't forget it later. Because I am notorious for forgetting things. So, we'll get that taken care of as quickly as we can. Just put some concrete floor in, as I said. That way it's uniform with the rest of the prison. At a point in time, we might put in fancier floors overall. But for right now, the concrete's good enough. Okay. We are going to need to put in some more metal detectors at places. We're going to have to make this a little bit of a bottleneck here, and then another one down here, and so on, just to have security be a bit tighter in this prison. Same as we need some metal detectors here. But for right now, we just don't have the money for it. It's all about the money right now. So, speaking of money, we will hopefully have these logs being taken and removed here in a moment. They're actually going to put some trash on that, so it's going to cost some of the space we could have had taken up by logs. But I guess we do need the trash taken out at a point in time as well. Alright, so we've almost got this entire area. Alright, I did buy some concrete, I'm pretty sure. Because it took my money for it. Yes. So, put that concrete in there. I had accidentally right-clicked, had not meant to, so please do go ahead and get that concrete taken care of. The prisoners aren't going to notice a huge difference, but I will, so I do want that to be the proper tiles. Alright, so we've got all but the top row taken care of. Staff meals just cost us some money. We are getting another truck in, though, so we can go ahead and have the last of the tile put into this facility, hopefully. Yes, so we will go ahead and take care of that. Then, yes, all of that is now set to go. So, we have the design the way we want it. We can actually start taking care of some of these. Alright. And what they are going to be is our new solitary cells. We're going to get rid of this whole 2 solitary cells at the end of the uh, facility type situation here. So we're going to go ahead and change these to not be rooms. That way we don't have people put into them. We are going to go ahead and dismantle the utility for 2 shower heads there. So we got a decent amount of tasks going on for our workers to be working on there. And then once they have dismantled those 2 cells, basically, we will take those materials and put them into what is going to be our solitary cells down here for right now. Alright, they can also demolish that piece of wall. So, let's go ahead and speed up time. We can see the 2. They're building out the new cells, and they have not yet gone ahead and disassembled those cells, but that'll be okay here soon. Additionally, I just realized I do have the 2 phones that I had taken out of this area. I can put those back in right there. So they'll be there. We have plenty of beds, so let's go ahead and put beds into all of these cells. We'll put a bed right there too, because I think I have enough money to go ahead and put the brick wall in. Yes, I do. Alright. So we can put that in. We have some drains. Let's use the drains that we have. Still waiting on disassembly of this drain here. So go ahead and dismantle that drain. And dismantle that drain. And that way I can tell you to put them over in these locations. And then we already have the water running to those locations, so that should be fine. Looks like it's right at the right spot. We will have to extend the water to right there. That'll work out fine. As far as doors, we only have a couple of them for right now, and we can't afford any more, but that'll work out alright there. So we'll have these all labeled as solitary cells. Objects wise, then we do have shower heads because we had taken them out of our showering village idea, so they will be put right there as well. And we will need a light also to be installed in here. Right now it can't be because of the fact that the shower head's being put in, and nothing can be built where shower heads are is the whole rule, it seems like. Alright. So we've got lockup going on for her. Don't know, I didn't pay attention to see if her sales went at all well. We have her to be escorted to a cell. So we've got our new inmates coming in. That's a good thing. Let's go ahead and check intelligence here and see if we have any other inmates we need to worry about. We still got extremely quick and a skilled fighter over there. That looks like it's about it. So, we're doing well there. We have 2 prisoners up for parole. They'll have their parole meetings here soon enough, hopefully. Alright. If we can put this door in, then we actually have a couple of solitary cells ready to go. We had $950 made on exports. That's a good thing. We should have these workbenches also here that I had taken down, and they're going to go right here. They're actually going to get a couple more of them added on. So it's not that we're being abusive right now, we're actually even improving their lives slightly. So they'll probably be shocked and amazed that I'm being kind to them. We'll see how that works out for me over time. Hopefully they'll actually behave themselves a bit better with it. Alright, so we should have this door being installed shortly. We have more logs to sell. We have these people in here that are learning. They want literacy. As soon as you make me a few more license plates, I will give you the literacy. We can consider it a trade-off. We have some wood here that we could, in theory, sell, but I'd rather get the wood actually on these tables first. So we'll let that happen before we start selling wood off. Alright. Still waiting on that door to be installed. No one's done it, even though I did prioritize it. How are things looking out here? We have some normal trees. That's horrible. I don't want normal trees. I want pretty snowy conifer trees. Am I going to have to recover this in snow in order to have the snowy conifers? We'll have to see. For right now, wood is wood, and I don't have the extra money to worry about that. We just discovered a hammer on Sophie Marples, 19. She's in here for counterfeiting currency for 7 years. She must have counterfeited a lot of currency. Alright, so our guys are all busy doing things, evidently. We've got her in here. She's eating. She's ex-law enforcement. She wants freedom. Well, sorry, but you're not going to get it right now because of the fact that if you're ex-law enforcement, there's a good chance you're going to get stabbed. Alright, we completed that grant. Before that money goes anywhere, I want to go ahead and pause and ensure that we build this building. Alright, we're going to go ahead and build that building out. We need a staff door here. We're going to need a staff door there as well. I don't know why I haven't put those staff doors in. Let's go ahead and take care of that as an issue. And then we will go ahead and worry about the rest of the stuff for it here in a few minutes. I really do want to finish up the tables and stuff we need here. But for right now, I'm going to just leave it alone, because I don't want to spend money that I really don't have right now. They're doing well with the tables they have. They're cutting things. They're making license plates. So we're doing well with that. What I wouldn't mind doing is actually making a few more cells, though. Don't have enough money to do that set of cells there. Hopefully we have enough money to... No, we don't have enough money to even go across there. Oh, we just got some money in. So we do have enough money. Let's go ahead and put those cells in place. And then we will need to plumb those cells as well. I do want this pipe running up this direction anyways. But for right now, we'll just put it up to there. And we'll plumb it as best we can, since it won't allow us to plumb where the shower head is going to be. Alright, so go ahead and build those cells out for me, guys. We've gotten some more money in from exports. Not enough to build out those last two cells that I wanted there. That's okay. In reality, I need to spend some money on some doors for these cells. They're expensive doors, but they are sort of necessary. Alright, so we've got all those doors in place now. Should have all the plumbing done there. Looks like we do. So all of those cells seem to be taken care of. Oh, except for the one cell needs a light still. We'll put a light in there. Alright. So they're doing well over there. No one has started building on the library yet. I promised these ladies a library. We need to get that done. We can go ahead and also dismantle this door and demolish these walls here. So that'll be taken care of. We do have people cranking along in here, so they're doing a good job in here. How are we doing as far as number of people? We've got 7 prisoners actually working in there. So, doing well with that. We've actually started putting wood over here, so that's a good thing. And we do have license plates being made in a decent amount. So, overall, I'm very pleased with how that's coming along. Alright. Now that the shower head's been attached there, we can go ahead and attach the water for those 2 cells. And we will have enough solitary cells. This evening I'm planning a shakedown of the whole prison, so we may be putting these solitary cells to use here. We're going to see how that goes. So, we can fill the capacity. We've got 1 more minimum security prisoner arriving. We still have the 2 prisoners up for parole. We have not had anybody die or escape now, so we're doing better with that. We don't have the money for the 2 pieces of pipe that we need, which we do want to get that changed. Yes, let's go ahead and export those license plates and stuff. I'm not exactly sure. If a viewer wants to go ahead and tell me, I don't know which state has the orange license plates here. So, guessing it's the state that has snow as well? I mean, New Mexico has an orange-ish type of license plate, but it's not exactly orange, I would say. So, not sure. Alright. Is this truck pretty much ready to go? No, he's waiting on getting a few more things in still. What are you carrying? Oh, he's going to construct the building frame. Evidently, he's going to walk all the way around because of the fact that we have not installed that door yet. Now we've got the door installed. Now we can just walk straight through, save our guys some time there. So that should work out fine. Alright, that truck is going through, which should give me the money to be able to connect these pipes for the ladies that are going to be in these cells. Perfect. So we have 4 new cells available. We're going to have those prisoners in those cells. That'll work out great. We're actually going to build 2 more cells over here and then more cells here as well. So we're going to get more prisoners in without even having had to expand the actual prison area. And that I'd say is a win for right now because it keeps costs down. And since we know we're going to have cells in these areas, might as well run the plumbing for them now. That way I don't have to fight it later. Okay. Can't run that final bit of plumbing, but that's alright. So it looks like everyone's doing well with that stuff. Would love to see this wood get moved over. It's not quite full yet. It has to be times 20. These are only times 16, I'm guessing. Oh, this one's times 20. So it should be stored over on a carpenter's table. Once that gets stored on a carpenter's table, we only have the 1 left to fill up, and then any extra wood that we're making, I'll probably just sell off for right now. Because it's all about making a profit to try to get ahead so that we can go ahead and get into the things that we're needing. So, our guys are working on building that. That's great. Getting some money in here from the exports. That's a good thing. I'm going to save that money for right now. Or what money I can save. Going to have them build that room out. Alright, I'm not sure. There we go. I was like, I don't know what that room's waiting on in order to be finished. I didn't want to take out the door until we had a set room here. So, we're going to need some lights once we have some money. Reform programs do eat into our money quite substantially. But that's the way it's got to be. Right now, let's make sure that all of our phones are connected. And I did not connect this bunch up here. Probably I should have more than one of these machines, but realistically, I'm not sure that this machine actually does anything. So, it's just going to have all the phones connected to it. Really, these 2 cells are going to go away at a point in time. These phones are going to stay because I didn't put phones into the parent cells. They don't need phones in their actual cells. Alright, so right now it's a matter of waiting on some money to come in. We got people working and people learning, I think. So we do have people learning at the 3 carpentry benches there, while other people are plugging along with the license plate manufacturing. We've exported some goods, that's a good thing. We're still in the red, but we do have license plates being made in significant quantities. Really, I just need some more areas stamped out here, so that way they're taken care of. Alright, we've got wood over on those 2 benches now, so that's a good thing. I really need to get in these other press machines here soon enough. Alright, so she's putting that wood over there, so I can sell this wood. I'll go ahead and sell that one. Because there's no sense in having this extra wood laying around if we don't have anybody making beds yet. How is that whole process going with teaching people how to... Does not look like it's gone so well so far. You know what? I'm going to stop that one and start it again. Because we have 3 interest and qualified. And before it wasn't telling me how many we had interested or anything like that. So let me edit the schedule for it. And we're going to put the carpentry apprenticeship right there. Be right after lunch. Alright, so now we can see how many people are interested and qualified. I wonder if there was a glitch in the system for it. So, we actually have a profit overall that we have in right now. That's a great thing. We have some additional wood here that I can go ahead and sell. You know what? I'm going to sell these license plates also that they have. And I'm doing this for their best interest, because we're going to go ahead and sell all that stuff. And then with that, we're going to put in some things up here. First of all, fix the floor up. And then we're going to put in some lights, because we do want lights here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. And before we spend too much of the money, let us go ahead and get a single library shelf, and if we can afford it, which we can, a single sorting desk. Alright. And with that, we are then going to name this room officially the library. And then we'll go ahead and put in a door right here. We'll need to put in brick all the way along here. But for right now, we have the beginnings of a library. It's small, to say the very least, but we have a library. So, with that in mind, logistics-wise, we can't even put in people yet because of the fact that the library is not closed in. Alright. Well, we have something. We're getting somewhere with it. Let me go ahead and sell these license plates as well. How much is another bookshelf? Library shelf is 250. I can afford another one. You know what? We're going to have 2 whole bookshelves in here. Imagine that. Alright. Good going. We've got some shelves for them. They're going to start having literacy soon. They're going to be so happy about that. We're getting in the additional prisoners because we have these additional cells here. So that's a good thing. Don't know how the hearings went for the 2 people as far as the parole hearings. I wasn't paying attention to those, I will say. So, we'll have to see on that. We have gotten some lighting in, so that's a good thing. Need to extend the power, which we'll have to do once we get some money in. But we will have actual library capabilities here. We have somebody that is overdosed. Is it the same prisoner again? I believe it is. Yes, it is. She's here again. She has overdosed. open the door, let the doctor take care of her. Doctor can take her over to her cell. This is really sad that she keeps overdosing. And yet she hasn't taken the treatment possible. So, got a picture here. Alrighty then. Well, with this picture in mind, I'm not sure it was an overdose after all. I think somebody might have helped her overdose, it looks like there. Well, they do say sharing is caring. I'm not sure that I would agree with it in this aspect, but who knows? Alright. Logistics. We do have people working in that cleaning cupboard. We don't have a wall here yet, so we can't really have people working in the library exactly. We have farmed all of the trees that were on our property that are not in the actual forest area. So we're just sort of waiting on the forest to sprout up and such. And with that, we're probably going to need more gardeners than we have currently. But I don't have money for them. So we're just going to have to deal with what we have. With that being said, let's go ahead and do a shakedown. We can look through all the boxes and everything that we do have in the prison right now. We have plenty of guards to be doing this stuff. Staff morale is at 41% and decreasing. Huh. What are the guards and stuff upset about? Needs. They need more food. We have food right here. Do you not like the food that we have? I mean, I guess I could put in another food station over here. Since we have a little bit of money, we can do that, definitely. Yeah, let me go ahead and sell a few logs. We'll do that. Oh, we got license plates right there. We can sell those license plates. Let's go ahead and sell this batch of logs as well. That should give me enough money to put in another serving thing for you. Serving table. Yeah, they're only 20 bucks. I could have actually sold a lot less and still had the money for the serving table. Alright, so we'll put in the serving table right there for you. We've got more food available to you. Is that good enough? We'll see how that goes. Alright. So, we are searching some of the prisoners and such. We have found a few items. So it's a good thing we're doing this search. Oh, we can get another grant, I believe, as well. I completely had forgotten about that. Let's do the... Will this even be allowed right now? Yes, it will. Alright, so we're definitely in the hole because we're doing the long-term investment. Alright, and with that being said, I think I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here while they're doing this shakedown. If you've liked this video, please go ahead and click that like button. And if you have not already, go ahead and click the bell icon as well as subscribe to the channel, so that way you'll be made aware when I produce new videos in the future. Thank you, and remember, behave yourselves out there, otherwise I may have to make a new cell for you.